MPP party headquarters file no eguso the submissions eguso the na no share through for buyer na ano den papa na yebekọ ho ne akwa kobusa say amanfo ebire ka say party my de party na amanfo say no omo te da ye say party ayede na yebekọ ho enne no nipa ben force 5 6 ene ba ye yefri ho numere ya no na ali mega a contest for a national organizer no papa ali mega only last person owie ye bebe 6 o'clock ya no owie ne de na wo hwe nipa omo ba ye a ene jombodu ebaye abanga ebaye ali sraj ebaye nana ya obaya a oko national first vice no obaya the incoming national first vice obaya eso baye nana ohwe nipa na wo doma na wo ho a na nye izikura ne yebaba ne papa mu ne yedidi hu nkomo nana ya trasi ya ne aye onomunyamfo Sammy Crabbe ya ka Sammy Crabbe de a MPP obi enim no ono enenne oye guest e wo fidie so na ye busa de nsem bebre because ya tese anasa just yate ye hu se or contest for national chairmanship ama MPP ama ne ko no na Sammy Crabbe ze waye adwuma bebre ama party no se ye campaign mfu a omo ye tintimman a omo party ne ho do a metime aka se Sammy Crabbe ka ho ultimi ni film say onye obi a oye party ni onye party ni no oye obi a oye party ni so even Greater Accra hakrampo no Sammy Crabbe ababe ye chairman da na mame nkomi nua mwat so na meni ningo mwat bi aboko de ya me adom boko na we de ye betwa te na ye hu de ekọ
sure nana nyame adom bibia boko enkwa ene ahoden ewo ya de na enenso ya tenasi as far as NPP internal elections omaya manaba bedu national so ne de na kire se enede no ne atie bia no esese dwumadie no etumi ekoso nti ene se ne wokan ye no ye bedi ni nyina ho nkomo pa isanse NPP after 2024 general elections I mobilization various elections from a year polling station at the Ababedu national my idea into any yatanasi idea and one home como any party ne can quinty any atas and no send a debia okano yankai I for say Jumedi a Crabbe movement TV ultimate radios no oko YouTube on so movement TV ultimate radio on Sabeka ultimate TV on Sabeka Facebook ultimate online and also like a comment and share na Jumedi no so enko na diminana
you better was a pa better was say trust say ya yanka say him say patriotic agenda Jumedi no chairman ultimate Jumedi na nka ye di amano for national chairmanship no na NDC amano no aye den edinatum na yenim se emrepam no chairman untumi aba be kan ho na saa media chairman untumi afri race nim omo an ye call party headquarters a omo ka se da be na chairman be ba da be na chairman be ba because ye hu se chairman be find the forms na da be na chairman be ba no eno anu no achi mi ankasa me boss onum nyamfo godon every day let me say chairman untumi se se no untumi nkobiem chairman untumi entimi nko national chairman ne bi na essence odo party nti no ono de ogidi se up to now no party ni wonimu bebi a owo bia no onim se 2028 no party ni betime de nkonim na chairman untumi so share in some prison no yenim ade ko adase yenim ade a chairman untumi betimi aye eti no migiri se amanfo ne etiefo no omunina ebehu enoma chairman untumi aye na ni nnamu no se chairman ka se die onkobium na yenina enim se chairmanship no imoyedende na media ye odumyamfo Sammy Crabbe watrase na ne campaign team no nyamfa me nka ho de na me gidi se ekwa bia no se me ka ho because me mpese wa kodi obi achi Sammy Crabbe ene medi naje se odumyamfo chairman untumi a step down there Sammy Crabbe ene abaye nche ene no ono na waba msho so oye chairman na national na oba no se me de me mpaabo eta na chi no watrase what
nana
so ni babai
papa Greater Accra mekai no papa say why chairman pen oka ho na the year 2000 mu yede omampani kufuo ede ne ba ye eto aso to 2004 2008 odi akoten e wa man yoku no so the dini there as far as party politics and NPP are concerned a household name to most Ghanaians are omo any edi amanyo se mechi pa
enwa na onimu no
oh say na America no adwuma yedi nim no bed menim say it is say mabo boss wo no omo at least means media man yo say machi e wo NPP mo medi mani di akiri no in America no ni din no e household name so at ya say ogbo ni din a obia e den enimo no inti enya de a e ha adwen ba akokora bed menim say NPP entumi endi dwuma bia enka eye NPP ne success a onfa owura ana Dr. Sammy Crabbe emfa no enye den enka ho eno kra de omampani kufo no nim ekuku dam na nkasa e admit na nyame abofra me ye den me baro so what I say so the dini there as far as NPP any democracy ankasa is concerned we play vital role ewo mu yeah
e peda wasepa den sema okay de e kire se jama abakosem no nim e kire se jama wonyi cheme
nana meye history kakra
history there but in some now can dey kire say when you chem say me to na fi say me chem but in some okay dey just when you chem na etiefo na ahwefo odumnyamfo chairman Sammy Crabbe ababeka yensa na program 2 hours there 1 hour no e wo TV so na another 1 hour no e wo social media na epese ne start na manfo ehu no say odumnyamfo Sammy Crabbe a oba national chairmanship no no wa be take party no na 2028 no or the MPP amanoko no ahwieni no ene waba movement untimi radio yebechia no yet ensema ode bae chairman be wako de
boko na so ni abema
chairman why efe
oh me da see
forever young
me da see
papa da yebebu sa se say party mo ye nyanko details there but yebebu sa se ekwan so te say
ekwan so boko
ebia wo be ebia no bi taw
oh
and ade bo wura ha
say this for the umboa
asa me ekwan so te say
boko we the miniji pa mo the invitation by na me so we dey say me ba ha say number is miniji pa because me who the way am organize her my call radio stations be any abema no ya there.
Fantastic.
And no amount of A can diminish his name. It's not possible.
Fantastic.
Ono me time natural. No, I don't know Buzumchi chairman. It's meaning I koba. Me say be 3 weeks and sana in some AC in Kamini Kasa Alfonso. Kasa Alfonso. And bibia na enim se besi.
Na se we dey ma me musa hotel. Se ka o ye national chairman sanse mu start ye no anka say national chairman ka dey na be ya fa because ye hu say chairman ntumi nsem na start say eba no akoye say party no anke kan hu bebri eni enim dwumadi a wudi o Greater Accra eni enim dwumadi a obeye first vice national anamewa second vice national enim dwumadi a wudi ma party no so those time ye ka party abakosem ne party nsem a yentimi nyu mfiri it is that time no na ka we national chairman a ekwan ba so na ka befa amasa chairman ntumi issues we anka betimi akle free one time
also chairman issues na two food political and illegal legal wise no making sure say the best lawyers and yet political lawyers ebi wo hono mo kotena hono pese you know camera no ndom so no mo use ni pa case no e dey nya popularity and no mo focus on law no and they out of the question go me cry achimida Beka Ghana International Airlines almost my cost financial loss to the state me kojompie ni jamba for akoto say any Dr. Anani you separating me no into legal the answer na political because the mu na witch hunting na political na no e say uma party ngina ho yi on say ade na ngasa the way tie no se party no ejida ho yi pa ma ye united akombe surumbo there be my examples America so we say can American so hwe ye pa so you correct mpo a hwe ye because Trump be sorry no aba gidigidi nti anka ye party ne gina ho yie pa anka on be srompo because ade no as he is saying power is transient nti omo so nim say I besisa but so who says say they are divided leadership no strong weak any arguments and be fam sana de antie
it is like na wo chairman dinner be ya for
mobilizing crowd ni nyina and making sure say you know be see any politically na legally nso and making sure say all those political lawyers no more no bia enko ni nti me focus on only the legal issues.
It ka obaye say a party matter
party matter
but amanfo am who say a party matter
no party
amanfo jai nsem man and then a lawyer
oh there be party matter I mean just say possible say him say bia there's a criminal here the account but if say anka you be ke anka bet me because oya party ni oya party chairman ti na omudo mani tu no so ono so nsem bia okan no okan because of party no oh say okeka kasanse
no ka se munti
yeah munti party ninti no okeka nsem bi say bi mu ampe a hwi party dey atumi kan ma bebre e dey win power in that sense no dey I mean who is very political. Oh, it is a organize political movement to face that one. But don't forget, say, we better then come back to court. Court, we say, Drew no man, you have to make sure, say, law is not back no. There's no politics. Sana me media, making sure, say, lawyers no politics. And I face politics also. Our side. Until at the end of the day, if you. Okay. If you say causing financial loss to me, I'm here regional chairman. Me causing financial loss. You see, the count. What the bachelor? It's a bad side that you separate the two and you face them. We call human rights court. Me we need and they push you. My way. But there's no making sure say lawyers will not go say or move you sue case no and your popularity. Making sure pa.
Na se Osha. More chairman ni na no. Did say Mumudu. It is a wo na me ya adom na me so be ya adom amaw na utimi wini national chairman na o first thing be a month no chairman untimi issue no e den na be kan fa ho because aba no 3rd October eboa 3rd October no it remember say o relax so ho be 3 days 4 days as a national chairman man Patriotic Party no actions be now be taking place
twofold. First of all, me person me legal team in better say na ya tiase if there has to be a reshuffle or strengthening or say this money aye na a legal side no na for political side no so must start organize party no say ye be gine ye I strong ejina ho because you on nko say be tata nipa be bree they say making sure say ye be mo abu so no never say ya mo ntumi on form sanko ka obifofo na afi ya negotiate say ye betumi because the political side there we should cure it easily with politics and on there's only politics about with the accure na legal side so you accure legally
William I from the yesterday it is a kachema wa kan si duma nka no ka baby
wa ka me ni some dey say me na no no so ko because pempo no so ko na ka pempo for me lu senior
yeah but akobe really wo wala
go we say na dey nim say me senior
e dey say o di senior baby ti wo the man was by the
day ka say Crabbe because oh senior si for man say senior wa nim say Adam for okay me ne ka say of phone so na ne nim say the besi
okay
nti nyina na nka ye ko
sa
nem say na besi nti edin come the fact say your contest just say so you can call him me ne ka say of phone so
but doc send your wedding can akan is it too late because our appeal e wo ho so be appeal and the bill bond that one so no decision e wo ho based on the order to be is it too late say going forward no party no a bit taken from the perspective.
It's not too late. It's never too late. No. It's never too late because at the end you're ongoing. There's a political side and a legal side. Legal side, no, say appeal. Into the strengthen appeal process. Lawyers lawyer attach here and a very amazing lawyer, fantastic lawyer. Into the before the making sure say behind the deal who about hand padri, and then they are share political side. It's not too late at all because a politics. There are so many things. Politics they have been negotiating and maybe because a political. until you go into the room and fix the political aspects. Una pachela. Yeah, seminar. Yeah, share legal no and making sure say omunye and ye call and conversations, discussions. Because they're political. You need to deal with the political side. Not to deal with political no. And so massive nipa. Una pachela. This has nothing to do whether wrong or right. Bibi okay. Among for fees one kind of year no. I seriously believe from the bottom of my heart say okay because of politics any party.
Can you party like one?
Oh, there be. I say any cannot be. No man, I say I go to can say bishi.
Sir John, you know.
Can say baby. Oh, dear chair. And you know how to balance those things and then deal with the political talking and negotiating and that kind of stuff, yeah. And there'll be a divide, there'll be a united party. Party not divided and sending wrong signals to government. Say yeah, ankasa na yempe, why say yeah, ankasa yempe say didn't panu too. No. But when we come united, say we are definitely behind the person. We shall take the politics out.
Okay, you better was. Your name Sammy Crabbe and editing komo. Efa chema untumi insem hono. Or say one. Ni busal say ode chema untumi contest ya hwane be wini mimi nim say chema untumi be wini but ono say chema untumi ni si ono ni senior ne chema untumi ye the junior eti ni ka ono betimi wini chema untumi
wi ana me di amano
wi ana ko di amano no wa pass baton no di amano sa na ye chairman eka na wakan se mebire say so ono be ye chairman na obo make sure say enuma obeye ama chairman untumi ho aton ayi free obeye. But we who say party no enjichem ewom ene na ama ND samanuko no afaso ede ye saade no na ogidi se enkabom etimi ba stronger ogidi se ND samanuko no intimi nyesa ye de chairman de na to nche ye ba ono ankasa so na ye nna bebediri nkomo because ye hu se vetting bi start koso submission bi from Monday no koso ono so de ne de akọ say national chairman yene bedi din komo ne busa no enuma obetima ya ma party no chairman
yes aboso
yentinsim ewe busa say chairman Sammy Crabbe edu baby no na say wati adakakra saa na manfo beka ba menim say na wati ada na wonten dai ade na ba ya o ka say o pese o contest for national chairmanship no e de ba de ene ba
okay. National chairmanship we contested 2010. So it was 2010. Sammy kind
2010, 2011.
And I did third. Jake Winnie and in team. And I did third. And sana we could drop him 5-6. And then we started contest here. Ache. And then the next time I contested vice chairmanship. Now me feel say party no the way I come 2007 me hu say ye insisi party ni ye emma omo ye dwuma ma ye no emma ma regime say omo ta opportunity no mo ye dwuma no mo ku omo ho a omo de omo no mo sabeka say ye insisi sa de na as an incentive motivation e bedru baby no ye nyo bi amane ye dwuma emma party I've never seen say party no whether you win or you lose any pa back and forth but if it's a system no and ansem wo until 2007 me a greater original chairman no we ka na mrantie 17 bi on person go the president
akron 417
oh there be akron 417
I say no get ya some kai akron 417 no so I don't go to Lagos no
I don't go to Lagos no 2007 until obi obeba me should be satana me original chairman o ba so kufuo amwa mo me me the president am choose mu MCs me choose ministers me choose mu ambassadors obi aba no dwa nanum and I me pen and paper and I me churu bibia me the chinga na nyina and I'm for me party for no hwemu no omo churu madwen e di back to regional executive committee Greater Accra and I yes they call national executive committee and national council and omo so for so and omo kan say any mranti and instance na yes an hye ho nti e call mo so manana do na leading content at that time nti hey ya and minin nanado e ko hia asylum down ase ya nti ye hia no and I'm so nana krata bi e wo hono wo bedwa we num ne ma na o kan nya ne atwotwo so nti fa wonsan hye ase na ye ndi ade no so and also me we a small boy but enwechi no because ma mobilize party ma organize party no ama build coalition alagite mu odo sex national come to be ADHD no at the end of the day no na say na adwi na sign a document oh now that's that document no na me mbo ne ma ewo mu ma regional chairman nyina e counter sign here me na me di anim na me sign no mo so sign here and afensu na sign here no ne cousin Hillary Dankwa or also signing as a witness. Now, Krata, at that time, now person solve the issue of a DDJ party. Not just a government party relation. Say, yeah, you have power. And correct say president no kwa betinasi because any na kuma enya 2 million. On 2 million so no ne yire ne planning dey ni now for 4 bezo beseleti nyama. E di munamba party no. It ne say yes sort to side out. It's another assigning AG2 no say obedi president say ye boa no mane be the president that is 40% of ono near you know the cabinet ministers near you know party for NBE okay now MCs no party constituency executives no NBE MCs ye didn't akoma no that is 2 million AG man no you say 2 million e dey nominate your mama assembly omudu assembly na assembly for no etu nipa no so aba na odi kunima na okọ and this ade obaba back there man a new one na regional ministers na a regional executive committee for and be selecting nipa no ama ono na ado dan kwakufado no yisu tumi na yejima no as president no dia ye na ye ba eya board corporations board chairman CEOs of government controlled enterprises nana no be consult to party no such that party ni be yi 60% of sani pano e dey amanana and after ambassadors ni deputy ambassadors so and also na 60% na ambassadors in the nyaotama kru ene maminya Jordan say mi nko yes ade okay ono ye kufuo ye na ambassador to Serbia na okono papa bi e friend one you na ene na ewo it is manjagbo na hono inte yo painti no red yellow blue no tu ni sinister ya odi ne kan no call as driver wow inte no ono no de yiri kan ho ene ne mba ene no kan inspire me ah sade we no ye ba ban mu ya na de sesi ye wo inte wo say to me your ambassador me ni abema wo kwa na wo yiri ni ya arrangements na nkoda ya adopting crofo aka ho na wo ko so odi me aka ho sure wo driver na ye ko sa na e di ade nti ambassador de baby a obeko bia wo wiasma se bia no omo heavy donors ni e na e di mo nti party for mo ye djuma no let me use that position no e di mo work experience e di prepare for the next day nti bia wo mo bia no omo sabe tumi aka nti say yes our party government relations ni sa na mo fo nso etumi nyegidie pa se omo di ewo mo omo ko a omo sabe ka amafo ba yire omo sure sa de na ambem because nanado eluzi or sign here later no your committee be and appear me call the chairman and I mean vice chairman and as so much so that no you bring a half regional chairman and the secretary of that committee and they say nanado be the president or the ayejuma you who the way be fine but unfortunately nanado eluzi 2008 election it eluzi here no and they decided say they go share constitution you call trade fair no omo ho no man no mu ni nji mu no so mo no power at that time nti ade na ankom na nsen ya yekoy amendment e wo legon me sign the call say you fan share constitution no me the call you know on one list nti every executive or tie bibia on sure mo list no so oba hu say me din wo ho no somewhere crap and I made this MOU government party relations number because me gidi pass our constitution no ma and here say me call round am obi assign o mo de ba chere obi oba fam bia ba hu the way oba ya de no omo anfa ntu dwapo emma nkrofo no antu so aba nti bi kan okay and me ba be the chairman one of the reasons here no kwa me be the chairman na me use the authority of the chairman me convene amendment conference na me dey adena to dwa on say Dr. Baomi so your campaign or call around no or can or share nkrofo bo say constituencies no omo dey beba nti ni nyina kan dey share constitution say nkrofo we hu say they are blessedly assured say omo di party na chi no mo ku omo huma party na because na sa motivation and assurance no missing in the party me say time year 2024 campaign no me will be me a documented member of the campaign team it can be but me can say yen family ko share often constituencies be into almost selectee many regional chairman no at the time divine eternity and they selectee a shama obom domiabra ablukuma south any crow and I'm because I'm a strategic plan mom on be behind the raising on the money me who never be brave
chama mincho ano what's it crow walk
home
o de to aso no bisa asem because you don't to crow there no nsimi am bisa
no problem into crow me na me bo crow for 37 days to election na crow for no money strategy plan
wow
omuni a action plan
me wa candidate e wo ho a ogina
yes omuni bi yetenase muti omunum zemo and I'm using I'm organizer because I'm more experienced in putting something together but more experience in running elections. If you ever say me winning elections, it doesn't make sense because elections are won and lost at the police station. Into more experience, you know. But sometimes, you know, as when you have some a dream be to me the organize or one kasa or more actions, you know. Now they are children say and a action plan. Minimum to say any into one kasa plans and I'm organizing to the strategic action plan. Here budgets in the raising of money depending on budget. Means I'm coordinating between campaign team no parents and to make sure say some budgets are funded. Even in certain cases, because raise sika outside of the campaign team. Say ya sika beba. Say ya yedi be juma. Ablok masad nso sa na menyomo ye obom domi abra. Any ashama munyina ye strategic plan. In same bebre so free. You be ashama say on the morning of election, not half of the police stations ni agents. Oh, wow. This problem is not say in number any problem because sometimes in to be differentiate between symptoms and problem. Sure. Problem is a sani panel our ye party ni man is still also on GSK enko bo ade no ho ban man no ade nti no onko because office say Dr. Baomia winia onya ho faso in this MOU government relation ebe fixes ade no okay e say man relation say obenya ho faso o ka ho bi yan yen sa ebe de nti problem no you need to fix it and yes our individual no Ablokuma West on the day of election between 4:30 and 5 na me walk Crabbe police station hodom sa zone nyina ma me na edisi kama no so onu aduane mro no 4:30 to 5 no fa aduane ni mai or this kind of call or say any end of service benefit say yan service no because of believe say Dr. Baomia e win or benya be from and any end e be any beginning of service benefit or only first kind sharpshooter no say this kind of man also yirai those are issues crow say for example say candidate no or call rounder or claim say or call in seminar house to house na seminar nyina egu abontin ye share am eni omo kasa ye pa omo cho ye say na edi one person mu ye dwumu yiro mu ye dwuma adentin na nkrofo because some time ago no am for to me cover water region kray ko ku omo hu e ma party no if it is not happening na just say motivation issue say officer obenya ye victory no hu faso a economy no faso a obeyire no ho it say fixes happen that's a problem and a systemic problem it is not just AEB keke I think so because I was so West Wagon a couple of weeks to the time and honorable Fuseni on a sharpshooter leader no for that zone ya ba I think na training crowd who friend crowd for almost say omo de omo nim dada omo ma into those issues why do we leave capacity training because Dr. Baomia the campaign no me who campaigner releasing resources harder. Wow. I'm telling you. Wow. Because apart from Greater Accra, no almost said me call Ashanti. Any Bono East, send me culture resources. In the campaign, I'm dimu pa. In the me who campaigner releasing resources to Dr. Baomia. But in Crofona or this can come on, you haven't trained them. You haven't prepared them. You're too busy by an inch or capacity, to manage the thing. Into training, and you're taken for granted. We kwashigamo you're training here now in Korano. See a pattern, you're in training. I think super so training will be he's all trained police station and you're training the 3 weeks to the time. Sharpshooter, you're training 4 months to the time. Except we shall send them. I hope I shall send them so they heska. Into your sick assembly, so as I modu. We will hold mobile physibia by the zoo Muska. And the Muskapa. And I say, I'm resourceful. Now, you're tomorrow, no cool, and I any day. You see, into a say institutional A. I say a share chama won't to me using the din won't to me as an asset or they are train in attention a building business the same way I'm proposing over the years say you use MPP din no to say on the method is for more insurance company to be done well or we use some brand methodist and we use some members who call quality insurance and so Roman Catholic for no or we use some brand Roman Catholic on their members on why quality insurance into each bit me be sa we are a de juma papa never be brave ebe from aba oh nepa cheno and then nso into mini chairman krami wu krapo there is an asset a generate sika e di party because party no campaign no e say bia ye PC and flag by na campaign chase o a sha sekradara apart from police station for makodi executive sika no they say anomoti hono and obi ba up school fees hospital what with him sure she say akra abortion kra mafoko jimuska condoms so amafoko inti ni nyina no wan ya wan kwa asora nko tu collection and wan kwa yie anko to nsawa ebe ye din inti sade ni nyina sika say na say tu obi so ya tu obi aso aba no e din sika first o say tu ni bottom sika e dey ahwe partner it's not possible party no sundodo inti this party should behave like a mature party to be make no buy no ka say media to me so aba na me met me a party na who are you the last time me check here no na polling station for me 7 per polling station we multiply by 38,000 plus a year or me over 256,000 we met me show me nyina we be show me nyina and say a very systemic model bia you be use yen brand na say shama won to use ni din brand no e dey business na use yen brand no na dey aye because political parties act 2000 section 43 and my own quine say be as a corporate entity and do those things so we can look at those things to solve your problem no indeed these are some of the things capacity building the service staffing me sure say at the end the me na make me delegates na make me staff say you kwa ko two crofo so aba amama be lady party no and then any hwe the staff crofo no say open asem unua no udo no indeed me so me share delegates na me dey two of my name say there me were PhD in blockchains and decentralized finance. Me say dissertation I verifying it. I made many PhD ever law. Mr. Ubaya how do we me say? So funny then there.
Made the number.
Me blockchains. Ubaya how do we say inside
not at all.
I think
because I want your food.
Hear me food. Me yes say money be that. And hear me. Yeah. Inti ye kwa akoto aba eyi nkrofo a ye nhwe ni ye as a party no ni obi only political party management experience who do commander ebe because there's no university e Ghana has we kwa ko etumi sua how to manage a political party this is room this is film oh inti film sa na e luzu na win ni e do sika na e ni nyina ka experience no afenso nemu a answer now ubetumi akoye officer no this is two swaba you even know how to campaign odi mo obi a sebi ono no on ye officer da na cheso no ankasa ontumi run election man no ho enwe ni da na osu obe lead you eko win election ontumi kwatekwa oh
so ti ni di answer
so ka so on to attain din because onu kra on ni ye inti na important say ni panwenya political party management experience because before you even become an officer you be too swaba into me win election ma ho a how can you then win an election for the national party at that level no that is not the way you should go into so much say there e say be open assembly say me won me fa oba embre mi e bia open assembly e bia Mako school education, but that's not the point. The point is that you probia or political party management experience. It is sad way in and I'm sure I won't say no. Say fixing this within the party, no. Me make me because me what the kind of experience I feel so is about coalition building. Greater Accra, I want to be winning Greater Accra chairmanship. I want to be building coalition because we buy them support. Is there okay one of us breaking my record so maybe going to me breaking my record. But Obi also say for him to organize the youth, organize the establishment, organizing for a winning, and also me winning and also holding the power because winning year one, holding the power also at the before to be able to hold on to the power. And say I'm for attempt to be almost attentive, but and ye, until me hold the power all the way. And I'm calling national second national vice chairman. I've been party initiative say in Honoma. General Secretary no second national vice chairman acting as general secretary into my acting as general secretary in Supen one of them national into the political party management experience no e wo hono into for that reason we feel say ye to me so aba because question is I don't know relationship with Dr. Baomia and any Crawford omo feel comfortable me know who existing working relationship it me ba knowing said me can say okay me kwa meet me na ejo I don't know we working even up until now and then we move forward having more relationship with all the other ex-aspirants like Duchum, Kere Japan, Brane Champon, Makono so Brane Champo ho even Kwabere Japan. My Buddhist have relationships nina. And almost say Nyautama Krumua and Babia call Nyautama Kro call Roku Bobi Mono. Omina many Nyautama Krukra, you call Nai Ulomo. On say, I won't know honum. Say, I didn't come as a baby chairman. Then which me I rebuild this coalition and before any BUD in 2000. Ediba power no. On the because Obia Kobe. In the greater class, don't mean tribal politics. Sure. Because in Cranford, we have 29% pay. Into Obia will be of other regions. Into tribal politics is not possible. But you need to also make sure, since no tribe dominates. Because I can four crowd together, no me 39%. Yeah. In the Mumu, I 94 at 8.35, and I 24 at 3.5, 3.5, sorry, 13.5, and I'm Kayano a 17.77. No baby, oh no pajera. The account block Nankasa 39%. Into the non-account block Nankasano in Gandangme, Ewe, Nordness, only 61%. Into managing Greater Accra and moving it around, and require Obia only how to build coalitions. Okay. To really make it happen. Now coalitions will be beyond the same tribes. It's all building coalitions into professionals. You lose every single university campus. That was Greater Accra. A serious matter. It's you lose. For example, former president of Ghana Medical Association, NDC MP. You lose our coalition. I say to be rebuild this our coalition. I want to be you so be on the chairman of Greater Accra. Greater Accra is very important. And I say 2020 election and the 2024 election. That time, even up to now, there was no representation from Greater Accra, the region with the highest number of registered voters. And I'm not talking about Ganangwe. I'm talking about everybody who lives here. You need a representation in Greater Accra. Bibiba Oswa, Wahona Oko. Oh, no, Bajan.
Chama, Mammy Musa and same way. Oh, can't send the but Yambema. A month will be the message, Abba. Mammy Musa say, Obi sending message. Obusa say, Chairman Sammy Crabbe. A den or Chese or to MPP Manakun. To me, man reply. And no say, okay, say, ready. Issues be by Emma Munina Mokotrefi. Na since then, Sammy Crabbe near Nimuno. Issues remember a chamber 2 years, say no crampono. Na ye whom a juma dear our party. It is a old babuno. And our over contestants a national chairman. Sa issues ne pie. Oh, yes, sure, said Emma Bumana. No person issue na the current buyer wo Paula Foko and Kwabene Japan a buyer munira mo ye suspend them meaning say main cancel suspension a suspend them na tamben ye jam a wo sa ba for national chairman.
Okay. Sansem ne kradam krabin kan bi na ye wura Paula Foko and Kwabene Japan and I see medin sem edio mimi timi en fami ho say omuni obi yira koda o mokum obi that's besides the point, but every person be here due process I said a process of ye okay no musi omu suspend you in one suspend you indefinitely because I didn't see it one suspend Ora Paula Foko and Ora Kwabene Japan indefinitely and I say obi a to no so about definite term 4 years no who suspending in veteran say who to na ye constitution ye article 11 kire kwa ye fa so e di obi a ya to no so aba as an officer in the party ube pay 40% signatories on kofo a omuni wasam na e di akọ in omu case no e de be call national council na kan constitution na chiro ye be mo akọ chain 1 month 1 month not more than that. Now within that 1 month no near some free conference no bio just they see what tamale no na just say emu 2/3 e ka so mu kofia no muko okay now yenya 2/3 anu matena se e wo yenya constitution okay misu ye tu misu aba na ye swear in e wo tamale no e ma peja mensa I can say me defend the constitution at all costs. Into the me kwa no a mimi duty. We didn't be ya drink cry no a different matter. Me no as a second national vice chairman, I swore to defend the constitution. Me so me see omo intention is say on person mu yi omo free. Na indefinite suspension no omo yusu nyansa kwa bi e de yom and I was right. Yes I'm from you. I'm from you. Not just say I know why weekend MPP. Into me kwa kaya no about 2 months 3 months later. Into me see meetings no. So we are Freddie Blay. I am Madam for power. Freddie Blay, I am a corporate lawyer.
Oh, okay.
It is not personal. It is not personal. It's professional. Yes, I mean defend the MPP.
Yeah.
It is me defend the MPP constitution. It's onu ye an acting chairman. And I mean see even though I am Madam for power, no, mean to me in committee because me feel say you breach constitution. Into Madam for power. Onu lawyer am a new company. And so me nko because me kwa na say me for ade no so.
Na that means that no adwen a wo de touch dey say Paula Foko ya to no so aba.
Yes.
Ya to no so aba for 4 years no.
Yes.
Now we say onko tranche no.
Indefinitely. Suspension was indefinite. Now she said there's no defined I bet me 10 years, I bet me 5 years.
It's as a executive member no. As a ujitu say no, the ekoso no enye because mun na mo national executives. It is say the deep akwa. E betimi dey do that. It is see them executive in there. Ompene emma sa ade ne emma so. Eye wo dia na person ye do na.
Yeah, sana me na ye me nkwan anyway, me ma me dwamanum because there were a lot of other executives from so sorry by. We be kind buses, among for the buses by. Until suspended constituency executives bebre ododo yo constituency chairman yes suspended no amasama constituency yes suspended Swami Mpo Kennedy also yes suspended ni bebre across the country and I mean so na me kan me na me dio monim say ade no de yen pini mani mbasa because who my side no baswa na she said nobody elected is safe bet me akọ two so aba as regional executives bet me akọ two so aba as constituency executive na obi a on power sen akọtena baby no issue disciplinary committee no dey you because upeso yini pana I say come back to Nkrofo na omutu no so aba no and no dey difficult thank you difficult inti yes I dey say was 2008 enya be 11 independents ewo Ashanti region inti sa na yedi buy na obe here 46 to 30 no in response to Sadia say e very difficult is say among for be kunde bia no say me suspending Nkrofo no rather we no betina see a dialogue inter unity beba. But say oh you be ma suspend o obi ti be na suspend o you go find me area ma suspend o so say bio it is an adena ko inti a weekend party inti that was my thing inti Mr. Nipano me no obi amfa charge anto me so ta ye to me so no say manji party ni this year no antum that was the only thing that happened.
And I also just 1 year antum na what the any constitution
absolutely article 11 of the constitution and because I was right because Yansan Frey so Musu yourself certainly be indefinitely one Frey back any a blue term no until once a blue term no na fail suspension no automatically TO because you are suspending me as a member you are suspending me as an officer. You can say you're suspending me as a member it's a different matter but officer you have to swabana he who hires fires that's the principle of our constitution until omo g only adwuma no man no omo nko no metumi etu no enye adamfo bia omo kokotena baby until that was the principle I was fighting for the anchorophobia omo person be chairman say so kan no omo person omo so kan bi ene yes anema no until say no anchorophobia no they see that they were part of a movement undermining your constitution because at the end of the day no now I was so right because you understand from and your terms no a train into effectively no omo use sa bypass illegally no any to elected officer
it's chairman more time no not Paul Foko and the chairman and
general secretary
me bansa Paul Foko the chairman and Freddie Blay
first vice
and now we are second vice and Kwabena Japan general secretary and who him John Bodu organizer it's time issues in urban a debate in the buyer ama first vice no Freddie Blay no and support Sadia ne ekoso no na oyi ne hu free ma you suspended friends
me to me ano mom me na met me come there because me were principle me no me principle ni say me shebo say me bibia ye tu me so aba say me be adwuma na the first adwuma say me ye no because omo tu ye so aba no tamale e platform no so omo ma enia pija yensa and I equal to kind ade no and number one they say you shall defend the constitution it is they are going after the constitution more violate the constitution now it is my primary duty to protect it and I will do it again and again because it is for omo we chire no the tools so about say sika na tools so about it is wrong say nkrofo bia sabi omo ti baby omo kro omo ye nto omo so abada omo together na ye you free hono na just say you are insulting the delegates now we san so abedu baby no nya nkrofo omo bo omo embedi post no because I don't think say misko say sika na a political party nsem no edoso I say any microphone work kukudro enkoku. Into yes sir, you have very weak and cowards. Omo to me koku in a general election. Ni nyina me feel ka ho bi. Na your leadership no weak. Into the system no. Oh, your constitutional system na you attack here no. And no at the end of the day no produce weak microphone. And microphone so agenda executives. Agenda executive will be a I don't know, send us here bibi inti mami nko pesika na me fam but yes party no hu do because suddenly dey share na your friend security of tenure one of the my judges any no electoral commission and this ankrofo no security of tenure say two so aba you protect the situation until you answerable to nobody until you hear there we be share straight but say obi ayen to no so aba a ono kron call election da on call baby ada o onu akoko chair committee ayedi you master encha na just say you are not respecting the decision of the delegates constitution you say upese wo yini pana me mfa nyansa kwan bi so enfa yin crofo no come back to crofo mu tu no so aba no fa obuo mu it was a great disrespect to the delegates who hired the people because once I dey we ekoi me call constituency by constituency my yoti my voter my central region ochina me call central region kra akoye program nti na manko when I say me do a form since me call campaigner e be bed ni say me san babio nti this day me dedicate am awodie no e na manko but ochina pe me simu bra ni pe in fact 2 times I can konya accident u fa sa dia we nyina na obiti baby yentu no so abada osi sa delegates na me ko share wo bia east I mean mu din komo one on one omo jimi tu omo tu abama wo patches obetina nkran ha say na wa cancel omo vote debi yes are you weaken the party and that was my stand mesa ye biom asa ye biom but this time no me any differently because me meet one must na church am want to me ha we be kotena ho no di executive da ono betumi tu no say di kan me ye greater Accra regional chairman answer na be di greater Accra regional chairman no na say ya ono munim say me bawo menemu on say agro nto mu say ade no e be fa no omo eye committee bi 3-man committee e wo greater Accra and omo so omo disqualify me and I hire na sekumu first no say me ma o kan women's wing no nto no be ka kire but me can say me man be come campaign because me so be say Mrs. Crabbe no debi I have to go as my own man because I'm sir enti all can na me fi say o person odi no hu say e bo werum e me fi no enti later all can na me say mama nko bisa me bisa that na true enti e be wuru I see ko mu nyina bigigi ye ana na siku any Rita Soba you mo free north on buy o mo titi ade na enti Greater Accra election na Rita Soba he say second national vice any how na siku and make name to make sure say embaso and me fame me have 58% of the votes the highest okwebo na be twa me there no say we Greater Accra win Ajay ko mo win by 3 votes Divine Accra 7 votes ye ni team kra me wie no so mo nya me o mo organize o mo so mba betu but we experience from the constituency level through alliance for change kumi preko into mo ba no na me need to me handle o mo ye o mo into me into me meet you as national chairman now ba me I'll deal with you
it's chairman what ebebem but mami musa say party MPP amana ku no see the work am say ebi mu ye mafia omo nko elections but they bia omo de adwen foforo atani pe bi echi say yenko ta we echi na say we ekoso nti enyi ni mfiri o saa no ma na ekoso party ni unji ni say enu bi ka ho na 2024 no party ni ko opposition
enu susu nti na menka say nti o buy so wo obi onye obi a ono owo kukuduro ono de ese koso ono no onsuro bia say bia o macho ana say na edidi chama da bi uni de we obehand sang anko for no nka so mo face me da o mo ni so mo de sa nyama no ba me so a emfa nti rather no yenyere nsisi party no na yen confirm because constitution is strengthening members eno na e kire the way any ho edi any eyi organize ho amafo nye gidie wo mu a ombo so obi abeyere no but what attack constitution no who say na che say nkrofo no omno me wo power into sorry no pa ya tu so abawo nso be ko ne fie no mo de mo nu awura a selection of candidates na afi campaign nso 2024 no na me bedim on fi so more powerful nso mu Crabbe mu en tu mu so abada because abatuo no de e komu no ni nyina ye preparation for a general election into say wo so uni nkofo kasa na nkofo e dadao na o ye mechanic na o de hwe chiri sa o femu a na che se wa bin omu ye bi da nso on person omu rule party no enu no enye democracy it is a terrible thing.
Doc, we dey waka pa na mamento na yenhwe na chese based on ne one nana nkomotweki anase nsembise anu yi a we dey amaye no NPP at a point in time ye betumi aka say no omonye principle ye betumi aka ne say
yeah na principle ni ni ntina o say e amon fofi say agrodio but those things no nkrofot na ase apia menkamu this mu ye sanhihye mu no na sanhihye na ye pillar okay and attracting nipa bebre eba party no but we do nsako campaign affecting them bebre e bia wuti ho no office we den be bu akra o yes I mean can say me suspend obi o but I said due process into okofie mpo a onim say at least there was transparency yes say protections no okko no I saw it that it is actually see no anyway so see me family win 2024 say me dey my TikTok video so mu nim say me were campaign 4 years ago Crabbe we contest here into new party no me call be dia because obi an suspend me as a member office na twem into any there that's the thing but principles you know we have to be men of principle well you see I look around and I see some people contesting I don't want to mention their names who actually led that effort and one of the things I can say akonya na me pese me transfer no me ngu ho fi because me say one day me buy picture man edi me ngu ho fi da me make sure say me protect say me need ho no ma obi abahu say ade we die me koye say ni say na sami ka say sami die na bibia oji de omu dada na obi ko tena ho na onu no oka ho bi ene tutututu nkrofo a electoral ma ye bi ensem ho di oma omo ko bi oma ni pe ka say za Crabbe sa ye bi obi ni wan ka hwe you know it because of san niam no enti ena me ku ama ya
Doc mami bi sa same way after 2024 elections NPP we Professor Aaron Michael Kwe committee around and NPP atumi organize elections from polling station, electoral area, constituency, regional, and mamode ba national. So obi bisa a general overview of these processes. Yeah, obi describe what I say.
Jama me ntwa no. Ba me be say yetie fo no yahwefo ehun say ebo 8 yebeko asaba but yan kokora say yapon yebewo Facebook YouTube
processes no obi describe what I say.
So far so good.
Okay.
The enya so far so good. But me mum de na ehun hia say me twen Professor Okwe report.
Okay.
Me no unlike others na me shimbi also be bisa kro won sem na me wo ho me no mo na net yo nti me observe me say researcher nti de omo kan ni nyina nyama yenim no nti minimi nyina because meetina Accra by Accra nkwa me experience meetina because asantemem we got different place on the A of the campaign but me dey can say me person meetina bus we aba hu so ni ba o me e but that's not the campaign is say we mu na wa boan crofo we ko use resources not that brel mu na we so hu niama ekoso you know I'm very prepared, I'm very current nti say be am the second vice chairman 11 years ago I've been very current in the party only say me say me wholesale politician retail that would be any because me officer me we chire nso ye adwuma no ediba e na me nso me hu dim pa
okay
Chairman
yes boss
wakasa ama party for no hwe message e ba amanfo ebo obaso amanfo bo obaso pa na emrepo ye be ma what akenkan ba na mienu mako bi ho
na me check ya say interview or question how be to me
it's no Chairman o hwe MPP man ko na currently no so hwe momo time no ene din bi abobo ye awu na sekumu chese obobo mpanimfo bi din pa na hwe currently MPP man ko no omo ye executive na nsina ene momo time na sunsuo bi ewu mana
me no mpese me call individual side because me chira there wa Anglo-Raskin University UK me chira leadership and change me chira organization behavior and AI is actually responsible and sustainable business na me chira me students me kwara ne say rhetoric no some I be can promise be ba boy be share say at the end of the day no into me entwa na a system no into I want to look more at the system. The system no say ekoba say ye nya nkrofo a sebi amafo fi so me weaker e say hwe the component of the system na ye di yi nipa no e kwan ben so ana criteria ben ye use e di yi ye nkrofo ye say who fi say obi fi say leadership ni weaker ye hwe say who to abama nipa na is it because nipa no ye wadamfo unyana say nipa no or political party management experience some is kind so because no ka say to abama me na me kwako win election ma ba o me first of all we want to win election we are national chairman elections are won and lost at the police station so who dey say we provided the funding the structure the incentive the motivation say your police station for any research frameworks or may use and they are minimum constituency in police station that's besides the point obi so one must me to me so about so any political party experience who cry who win election ma who cry our party nda who see ma who do obey nim depa no crap we be crap no call competition and lose so also abeboano ama no so win presidential it doesn't make sense who cry want to me am wow and win primaries we so let me din these are things that am for ehwe omo tombu no muntie say bia ne pa no esun ewa e baitre da bi ana wa down for no say I say want me unfa oba o ayare emba me ho because me PhD book doctor and here medical doctor nti me kun ba no that same way no these are some of the things into leadership na a piano a creation of your system no because system no culture na is solid and you benya solid leaders it is obi feel say leadership na a weaker on the own system no because maybe feel say the system is stronger it doesn't really matter who is anyway leaders in the bema this is so strong
but chama yenim ne sa but o hwe leaders we ho say na o hwe vote yenyaye even Greater Accra na wo ye regional chairman no Nigeria say oji seat bebre ma party na mewa say o hwe say MPP man ko no Greater Accra or the main can say entire Greater Accra nko ano they say you only 5 seats oh Greater Accra it is say o hwe leaders a no mu di MPP man ko nanim a omko akon 2028 2024 na amofo bebre ka say na omonfi enyedu kwa amukwae no na omonye nkufu bi ombetimi age party no esiyi ena san nkufu ni bia ese kwa contest bi ena mjiri so baba ye chairman ma party na ye nkufu bi wo ma omufo position kwa another position a omutra ho ma lose ni ba MPP ama na konim ena na mebusa asanse no
the me can say man can say when the rhetoric and the outcomes don't match a system and any panel it me I'm not looking at the individuals say MPP here e be produce the kind of leaders you want
okay
on the picture it yen hwe me de me ba me CC system na e build a new culture I'm a MPP afan into ampa efra na afensu nkofo nya gidi ewo yemu on say we hwe constituencies constituencies bi ho no because we are you join crack ho na the color flag no e ko be win it's because party no aye juma pa ama nkrofo anya confidence any GD or party into the obi ba ni panikra ye nim no krapo a ye be transfer trust any GD them and pan say na see the whole of MPP say yeah e won hia whether say ni pan e di ne ban nsem won ho ana say nsem no ho party no GD no be transfer akọ ni pan e power na e win into leadership no the only thing I will say about leadership is say leadership o mo ti ase say if there's a problem and I know 2024 election problem na wo nyina systemic problems are say into me say system no intermediate maybe national chairman now because election there you don't know who will come no but what I'll do is I will build a system such that on one kasa no I'll build their capacity strong enough for them to do their work well because on one kasa two of no who built their capacity the two so about now parliament you build the capacity pa don't call in the na mo ye a training but into ye dem by who built their capacity say ni pa na be two no I don't know by popular vote you two obi so about so no na eri nsa or popular to you but two no so about oni na ko jima or popular to you but fe oba ho no ma he who God calls he qualifies it is say you didn't pa na ba na build a person that's the job of the national chairman. National chairman has to build the party such that about building Crawford capacity and funding Crawford in a permanent way and making sure say decisions she say abide bokojuno sabana na say bokwamena ya one yen sana a send signal say you are not fair you fair among for be muna na be nsema ba that's the job of the national chairman now we sana obi anya gidie e wo party no ma obehu edwuma meye kufuo si when you pretend to pay somebody the person will pretend to work. If we pretend, say we are training people, we are married people, they also pretend, and then they show us. It means we say, I don't want to touch about any human being because they are all creations of young culture now. At the end of the day, now I best set it up in MPP. And if you say your far culture, near CC culture now, then we will be able to change a lot of things. And a changing culture ain't easy. Sometimes it can be true leadership and change management. It is change management is an art. They will be because culture be no. Your body culture saying you better defend as for culture obe attack here obe hu o say uko kumasi me matina kumasi me ko prempe itina kwasi be 7-8 years uko kumasi you cannot tell me say unya nkrofo a omukita say otumfo but so free abontin na wo ba omo a omo ni won semi nyina be ka bom because cultures and traditions no they are built to defend themselves if it's a bad tradition poor e be defending no because that is one of the reasons why a friend no culture so tell say culture na be set your party no it's not going to be easy to change it because a bit defending no incrophobia honoma it is in their interest say nipa no baba tina we control no even though mo cry into am so abada into ko change I so who the way be change no e nyame nyina na ese wo koso wo nu mo kwakoku no sometimes e bi wo be ja o maye slow we be say niam such that omo ankasa no they will conform and sometimes because omo obi so discipline me disciplinary me the discipline party me am mystery discipline yeah mystery masa what you hoy
so you're straight to
oh strictness is different from being able to this discipline strictness is say adhering the hasi am say black are black white are black so you am gray areas kakra on the passage because of sana but discipline ankasa no it comes from the word disciple the disciple of Jesus Christ, Yesu, any disciple of Muhammad, anamibwa, any discipline. And no, sa Yesu, any Muhammad, omo is your dear mumraso. If you want somebody to be a disciple of MPP, obey di mraso. And I say we incentivizing and say, obey nya humfaso. And I say, so this one. Mfaso be free aba udiso na party no intentema mbem na mpape mu amba unity ba ne bibia ye ba power udi ewo mu no unsambeka ihihye ho a ye be use di ama wonu so enenie enye omu nkwa enye officers no nkwa na ye se ehwe omu ye wo teaming supporters if I nkrofobia omu donate ema party no omu nyina mu atiada because omu discard man na ye ba power na ye we free omu so we need to build a system I bet me attract you nyina eno mu hiansem na ye tumi a reward drum say a party no gina sir I can assure you it doesn't matter be pushing Baomia into God because Baomia no we share votes na Mahama Jo Mahama the mami pro bo man President John Mahama. President John Mahama votes are Nana Adodan Kwakufa nya 2020 no. Anka Dr. Bawumia the same number of votes 2024 anka or BT John Mahama, President John Mahama by 138,700 votes. Onyana the votes no 2029 I see Enyampono. Dr. Bawumia the same votes that another nya anka or BT John Mahama by 138,700. So it is still possible. John Mahama the votes between 2020 and 2024 increased by only 6.1%. Now population annual growth rate of 1.9% over 4 years no about 7.6. It is 6.1 no Crabbe and do 7.6 no the panel be good Ghana mo. Into why expanded the base into to be CC party ni ye pa na I'm telling you. One, in never come. Two, ye come pe ebe man crofo ebe attracting crofo na ye kabom ne attracting crofo ne ye ba and this one be so yen omo chichi yen crofo nko tum za
so wo hwe 2000 akofo ba ye no na wo hwe 2016 ana ado ba ye no ene 2024 no feelings no na hu ne sen ena wo hwe 2004 no na hu se market women for no moton into ni gene no obaku obi ho market club say na MPP abana ko no bana ebonitri obehu drivers na MPP banners ebobom 2024 no sa no man ohu bi sa
no say Spanish kapa say ne was country don't say was car unyin bebre bibi obi e budget bi obi na afando bi wa no the agenda bade yi sa ye say sika bebre intini was sika sing 2000 and 2016 2016 2000 no ye share system ni CC system answer na nsem ni Crabbe BBC no ni yi parliamentary candidate so be kaya na ado aka say yi na presidential candidate intini systems ni see ho no and power ye e call ye it systems so ku formula so no sometimes me call round that sometimes me call round ya me yisini me presentation with the big screen about 2 meter screen any projector echo na me no mo afane me mu ya share statistics ni running na one situation any you know na I was say chama dey we different level me see dey at that time no na kwashigamo this was a normal thing our party no capacity training the organizers the youth the this na ye training ye see anu ukoya obi say hey we are wild oh and you're wild. If you compare those times now, there was more training, more capacity building, there was unity because now for it was GD say, you have power, you have say, Sanamina a film on the budget. It's like I say, let's go back. Let's go back to the time of Kwashigan, ye proper military general or your organizer or DNM. I was training how to read. Or to me, in Span Crawford, or to me, you could go for that region. Students near Bubi, near Kubi, you see, you need to get that in there because young Ghana elections no and young koda go bebre no mo ti o no mo see we are brave na me it be jina weja na jina ho na ndi so for etutu nso na e bo ballot box mo bai e bi njo mo no enye gidi ye patapa ene e di yesa nyama no
okay. Patriotic Agenda still live for Movement TV, Untumi Radio on YouTube, again Untumi TV on YouTube, and then Untumi online on Facebook. Messages kakra aba nana enti doc enhome so na afi maintenance messages nimu. We if Mary Michaelina say, or say good evening my NPP people, family and odiaba. Sarah so na abeta awudi, or say great submission from Dr. Sammy Crabbe and wade aba. Sarah so na abranti bako said Chumesi Ankra. I say this man is Kufuor Alan. Afoko is Kufuor Alan. Kwabene Japan is Kufuor Alan. We change them to bring Nana Ado's guys. We all know him. He went out in support of them. Alright, but also Nedia Wade Abanono. The party knows the council composition and selected some people who are not elected. In my view, he should focus on healing and stop contesting. He won't get more than 50% in the whole of Ghana. One also need no. I better Ewidi. I say come back on 3rd October. Dr. Sammy Crabbe is winning. I better. I say he will win. It's not by talk. he knows how to institutionalize the party. All right, or not? And I said now, so as answer the baby, we vote for John Buedu. Now, the better person would be voted in NPP again. And the better person, and the better person will be voted in NPP again. We want happy guys who will bring smiles, not issues. And also, I bet I say about you are so funny. Dr. Sammy Crabbe is currently the advisor to the Jobs and Employment Committee of Dr. Bawumia. So why are you talking? Why are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? Does John Buedu even have a working relationship with Dr. Bawumia? Where your question mark will be Eddie Abe War on. How can you be swearing so much in an AC? Oh, or he's drunk? No, I know the mepacho. Abrante, inti nyabotre. Why? I stand to be corrected. All right. Inti wanoso ne dia no. Ese ni bi o ha messages ni bi o ha. Yeah.
Abrante no kan me dey say o hwe me. Mama kan che ne say high TV so.
Inti na ye nko ho.
What dem say NDC for no na ya na yesa o. NDC for na yesa. But ye de be che o mo. Because social message by ya amafo bri akamfo. But obi busa say wo ene gwamna Japan ene po afoku na mo yakufo anamebo o se alan kufo o se na mo ye alan ena mo yakufo ntine ogiri se ebia eno bi ka ho na ebia issues bebre e bai
o me dey meaning ebi an say there's no evidence say enunti ena issues by we need the principle ni very simple me yere me cousin nana do yere. So me yama on personal levels and it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm not for me me cousin and nana do yere. Okay. Nti me man ti be me no nana do no kra so na me fa ba party e ku for so na me fa ba party. Me can me say Alliance for Change. Alliance for Change. Na me secretary Greater Accra.
Me kai pa
na ku for kan Alliance for Change. Na me wo fa ge blancy na do mu me awtamaklo mu. Omo no me pay mu. But me say Adenisi is on principle. Men show mami enim, men show papa enim. Ya to me so abasa being protected the constitution of MPP. You emi ni ampo. We are Freddie Blair. We are mimi lawyer. Because obey to me I am boni. Obey dem dimboni mpo. All I know am company. And so me dey trans catch ready say masa misrel. We dey on principle. Inti still me to make Freddie Blair. Odubu mami. Oh yeah, about 2 weeks ago kra me call fie. In fact, once kapra me the fie kana many want to make kasa.
Na only need nkomo fa o chairmanship no.
Yeah.
And o say dey.
Oh, oba endorse me. So later yes.
Freddie Osi me blame.
It doesn't come around. We making sure say me embed him and when no do no ho. Oba endorse because we name say me na make me adwuma. Me can radio so no tie onim. Inti me man crofo I am want to be separate personal from business. Well, that's the problem. The thing is that you have to me so abasa me be protect baby. Uni ya adwen I understand. But me so me feel say position and your labor keke sebi. The mawa you have to perform something. And the first thing is to protect the constitution. And me my understanding was that kwa mo faso the problems beba e so move article 11 of article 11 and family it's am person me consent no I don't care what they did because afoko no ye me na e wo de bia but ko be Japan or call around me no ho in fact time and Sammy secret but I was Sweden and Sammy see any na me was Sweden you see oh na pa it's me no na me ni around but me dey say it doesn't matter what they did yen form fa constitution that's all into a banisa obia don't say yes. Yeah. But it doesn't mean say I was supporting Kwame Japan as a person, as another president. President because the president is a president. Me to member. And better na meeting I see. How we are acting. I me feel say quite fast. We are my lawyer. So I see.
Yeah. But quite fast. So be acting no. I'm so me second vice no. Na ke akwese ye betray ye chairman no.
Oh, men can say a betray chairman because I don't want to personalize things. I don't like a betray constitution. It's not personal to the chairman. A constitution, and it doesn't matter to me who becomes chairman because we call her manager say that's you like somebody you know like. I don't go that way. Media say, can we protect the constitution for future aid? In the end, protect it. Nipa no be yina tune. So I could do bania. Deal with him. Deal with me. That's a simple matter. However, pass the proper aid. Now let me carry in chill. Never be wrong. We know with him. Our mono. Me say something. Let me protect you. And some way be brave. Be it's your musu and me protect you.
But I was protect you be not went me and am your musu protect you here. Affected one kasa.
Baby, I didn't say. Bakun de ono so can race no bi nti me pese me obedient be ka say bia I'm attacking somebody who is in the race well because once upon a time also finding in a situation as Greater Accra Chama I stood very firm and make sure say I protected because the rules were very clear and me protecting when I don't want to be talking there are a lot of people me protection e mo nyina e ba so in politics it is sana me tie I'll protect the weak people, the one for attack, me protect me
message is not coming.
Patriotic agenda movement live online, Facebook or movement YouTube say chairman some crab I can say me but time kakra why the best side na didn't come ni hu ekwan be faso but chairman message ni yo
mienu mi ense bi mentin through Martin I say vote for MOU Memorandum of Understanding Government Party Relations, vote for Patriotic Insurance, vote for yourself and the future of NPP and also where to me Ediaba and I say baku ewum I say in-depth analysis from Dr. Sammy Crabbe and we hope that he's going to win come 3rd October. Inti mienu miasa ewuma no ano
e bi baby man no why are
sure
chairman me yanko unsi mankasa to say about national chairman if an other party na
okay one of the things in Patriotic Insurance what boss with them I mean boss with you me see Yemfa party no brand Makaka many years Yemfa party no brand ENC insurance company method is for me use some brand any members in what and on my done well and Roman Catholic for use some brand any members and on my quality insurance company into MPP use a brand any members near Patriotic Insurance Company and boss me call round Sansem na me call round because we your bank insurance na bank dey obi entwe for so for suka koto we dey suka koto so 10 years we go use suka into me say insurance company because insurance company dey work car running insurance. Into the issue is not whether you make go for an insurance or not. Which insurance company? Who come method is for there na and I say okay Roman Catholic for there na and I say about MPP for there. And I believe say we be about MPP. Now company no say be running here pa solid company. And I be the biggest insurance company overnight in Ghana. I be offices about 276 constituencies. Now insurance agents, insurance brokers, about 38,000 polling stations. We hear qualification. The hear say we MPP ni, and I say ya obeko. We move your MPP ni. Work in chain, work with Jenny cars, not there, but when you show when you're 10%, you don't need to have a university degree. I pay more my call now, so party office, so how na insurance company in the office. My call rounds, if you want my representation one Niasi. It is only party office insurance company. What's the party? No more renting office near through. Who will bring so on bet you rent now. Now, also, we should has a office, means a mudia, and you will be natural electricity. The insurance company every use party no office as officer, a bit electricity. We pay Bontin pick up and pickups is your home. Now they are born Patriotic Insurance, organizers, NASA organizers, youth organizers, women organizers, only number you use pickups. So pick up no. maintenance insurance company be fuel insurance company gumu omu use no say insurance company adwuma no any party adwuma no e the same into organizers use nobody call the paso omu dey call yi omu yi na omu twin crowdfund by insurance company no into e no bia e mo for to be promise say mema mo pick up omo mfa mba na the pick up nka ma wa maintenance free fuel free into we ni asolve ni nyina o na pa che no that another example say infant say your millions 10 million 15 million 20 million vehicles trucks ni cars our Ghana has it in the aim 1 million just so amount for betia say this is the kind of conversation I mean the delegates enya now premium 100 million yen move for never to claims 50% the friend found money into which is kind of crowd the next year obesa insurance to be sure into the use insurance and the support to nyama into the method is for use because omo dey be asika no enter ma into omo use san man into yes ade na ebenyi sika ebenyi bi e dey amaye nyama na omo kwakọ micro credit omo di dwa no because omo kro omo di ye omo betua next year we betua bio na e dey ko na e dey abu ankro I say galamsey nsem na e buy no me call one of the constituencies some for issues central region or western region it won't be say na galamsey na how are you going to handle let me say galamsey the other galamsey environmental issue economic issue matter of survival because me know I have to survive no more can hun sem bebre no omo obi betray to survival and come be able to if you want people to move away from the way I'm then look at compliance anybody say me kwa say that too much it's no more hono into ye bani enyisika every insurance company ma ye crofo na wo mu no na afande na move away from side no because some skills na ye too good no na de omo ba na ye mom fidie na mom compliance na reduce there na musu ye set your
insurance ni bia
insurance ke ya na de because it can crash the next year we will premium bill what would happen na the year the call we because insurance company party and business insurance act political parties act 2000 section 43 just say a party is a body corporate to me movable property to me shares to me hold you to me adeno another person worker say NDC for my license me NDC for come my license and so one of the things is someone say the insurance companies people how many people omo yeso omo license omo yeso to me e call na why a product is not more funeral insurance it to me the patriotic insurance a share ni a share ejuma na ase ye ba mu a na ya man who insurance license but in business wo ho because business e yan mu the best start fi nanado can say won fie nyina ba patriotic insurance ni aba MPs ni aba asie ni ye this is sustainable
and the income sika e ba
party no first be take care of party liabilities constituency for na fe amomo e be share constitution mo say every income e ba party bia no a certain percentage be constituency no now out of that so wings nyina nso nasara for obi abenye na omu dey manage omu party because omu no mu twin business no ba nti be yi mu royalties bi na di among na che say am a partner run nti mi o chine bi mi wumpo a bibi ho ma yesiesi ho no he say obi kan say me betum botum say get a party na has ni kotoko na Olympics it those are the things. I mean, insurance company, insurance way. So means that you can transfer your insurance from your one company to the other. Into a share, then we shall get the people. Now, before one of the things about linky, who insure, who feed the patriotic insurance. You be linking databases and such that everyone so be can whether you are of good standing.
Okay.
It's your bad no person be a contract. Now crown your insurance. What did you contribute to us? It is one of the things. You can imagine what will happen. What the it once we do that, then we have solved a lot of problems and created in a now say be I mean soon die me could die soon die say no. Me research say political parties across the world. How do they manage to fund their activities? And ANC, African National Congress, or South Africa, or more insurance company. Out of insurance, can almost see transport businesses, or more shares, or gold company, and more shares. Or Shoprite, Shoprite, AC Hakra, ANC or shares.
Is it true, Mate? Wait a quick one. Mate say even empty and Crabbe.
Yes, political party, because yes, or more use of membership, a power of money tree idea. Yet he has a business party. You see, a chairman chairman bi aba at the national level, regional level, constituency level ni e di ni sika ni aye ni basa na it's not possible until na party no to me e move no we person training agents in term obe here sika na say sika no chairman businessman dey this kind of bro 3 weeks to the time 3 months to the time on dictate how MPP grows but say you was some no we nyina na e was scanner e be sha center now I started training in for near. So these are the things they say anything our boss Patriotic Insurance. They make us say nipa do na no mo campaign e wo TikTok any Facebook. Maybe there no me call constituency by constituency. And I was screen any projector. And I me children crop. They make us say many Dr. Bawumia working relationship. Me pictures no you to show me find about social media because me the social media on taking it serious that. Obi say me bomb nchen na me pese photo opportunity obi war relationship no on call round social media kufuo me call the fee the be me fan by social media it me say me call round and I mean use pictures in the delegates in the delegates they know what they are hearing so I say because on no pictures no
because watch man say me hu
into this is one of the one out of this no about me a transport business. Even your shares of businesses, no MPP in Kodano or many Juma, you are solved with one aim
policy,
and from there, no, that's what you do. It is possible. It is very possible. Say, but we never win 2020. I told you, yeah, no, but to do that, no, we have to start early. And say, Shasentem, and say, any man be brave, and you see a sikasem. We need a car now. Walk or shade them no more old train. Oh, but we use car. The best center the system so solid because for many GD na mo for yin juma no mo isika eshon butum na yes na MPP are very powerful extremely can they be amutuma nkrofo mo kase mo usika ni ahin Bill Gates trying to share MPP because yes say executive na wo no nko onu so wo year or ma school fees you have to the party has to have shows a duty of care. One of the things means MBA in international marketing. We hear a mission statement. There are 4 components. First, your responsibility towards your customers. It's your responsibility towards Ghana. Second, your responsibility towards your employees. Third, your stakeholders. Fourth, the environment. Now, Ghana for the baba emwa. Stakeholders outside of the executives who say what are we doing for you? Even companies they show their duty of care responsibility towards people who power them. You know, because share your constitution boss. Your objectives bear 28 as a day. There's nothing in the objective saying how do we take care of our people? So the party itself is not primed and prepared to take care of people. We are not able to do it. We don't have the systems. I'm just talking about Patriotic. That's only one of the things that can we sit down as a party? That's what national chairman is all here. No, and so I can say we say and I we say and I we it doesn't. That's not a point because those are not the issues. Issues, no. Say are you taking care of them? Can you take care of them? How can you take care of them? Say you must with me. I say this. Then she want to bet me the aba. Yeah, but we need Greater Accra. Greater Accra. Because Greater Accra, on say Greater Accra, ha Ashanti vote. Yeah. Well, we share. I mean the graph be blue graph and green graph. I mean here Ashanti region. Yeah, margins for Ashanti region from 2000 to 2028. And I mean here NDC4 margins our Greater Accra from 2000 to 2024. Sorry, 2024. Okay. We share 2000. Time I go for winning here now. Difference between margins for Ashanti and NDC4 margins or Greater Accra 1.4 million. Into you should be need the Akoti Ekawo voter region and other places into to balance at any year. 2016 difference no about 1.14 million. 2024 63,000. Even for Akoti Campo Ketu South. Into Greater Accra problem no a national problem. A the pressure to Ashanti region so into me Ashanti a weekend here. Oh, it is a trasima NDC for a hold a tiny Greater Accra into a more strongholder. Or tiny Greater Accra into a strongholder. The best than a small because on many Greater Accra I more registered voters as Ashanti region. Or you saw not their council Ashanti region. and we are sitting down and we are watching it. Inti nipa no be the next national chairman. And so you be a oti Greater Accra politics as a wedi chairman da. One would have said, I also want national experience. I'll be Ashanti because Ashanti region so between 2016 and 2024 no. Your votes no so by 10.5%. And NDC for vote no e cost so by 10.1%. Wow. Inti Ashanti region so ehia mwae. Inti if say me no me ya Ashanti no so matena Ashanti region da. Matena Kumasi da intimate culture na say. And am I national politics no. So I have to have that insight. Inti so be pa no so be president the chairman. No untumi who sanema we say enu na ye issues na. Then we are in trouble.
Chairman, mami yanti we mfiri ho. Mibusa se anase ne kase ne busa crow nsem.
Yeah, crow.
Enya se metwa no. Se obaye chairman a man of more parliament no. Se ohwe obi tse akotia ye mami amasi. Wonne betu baba jama. But MPP and me am protected eye maame no. Oh, akotia. Ohwe krowo ye maame Elizabeth Afolokui. Enim se onim no. Ne city no. Me am protected. A lot of constituencies may be the one ma. A man me am protected wo mo. But so ohwe be say krowo constituency. Ohwe akotia constituency a. Unso ho no eyetin ema MPP amanaku no ena party etimi egeye e man mienu etimi eye campaign egeye ebua party no but echire na eseka party no support manase e defend wo mo na anka ye ma mo ko on oppose na etimi bua party no ena mo mankofo be challenge wo ena mo lusuye ena sa city aboye wo be ye chairman na sa constituency na a man MPs woman. What are you going to do for them?
First of all, party and Democratic Party. And to me and can say no be our party now of good standing, my man be contested. And you say be and so beyond that, no. My memo example. Protocol 2000. No be a friend Clifford Abuaji. Clifford Abuaji no a constituency chairman. No person could be MP ebo protocol nso kufuo ni odo size o ya kan ni nti arata no the policy aba say impoano ni nyina no o me man kranfo because they need to build a certain coalition to make it go on. We about 3 months to election. Can you imagine what say sika we need kasa so on the on step aside na kufuo ewinia man post. Nedi Babuaji no oji party ni dipa. And I'll step aside. And you go far the adumante. Sata no ko contesti domi kwa benya enwenya. And then the bahono.
You say oyan crane
because that was a policy. Into your money buy no. And nobody made now. 3 months to the time near adumante e we ni sitting.
3 months.
Yeah. Abuaji eye dwuma pa e wo no nti say dwuma na oye no ene power na dwuma nti ene okọ parliament good na me ni Dr. Nana ata na me ni din komo ene on so onu krasa na esi ye kei
commended ne gwa
na esi indum kofo so chale omo person mu ni CPP for no ye e bi fere blame ne indum nti on de on postpone na de no so fiesa kufoga na ochisai enti ono na indum ko ya indum ba parliament okay enu echi no kufoga no MC akoye no deputy minister central region and oye full minister enti sansem no first we can't impose. We can't stop people from contesting. But politics is also about sitting down with people. No, master, the way I dare no corner. This is the party policy. Now, you be promise you, Papa. I say, "Sani promise you, any GD our party. Say, we be any party in this."
Say, we be any party.
Yes, it say party. Say, your party no bet me a reward. Now, uncle for any GD, it's na MOU government party relations. Say important. No, we say about be more. Onu so bet me a minister, bet me a MC or me ambassador because party for na constituency they say no omo to me check post to me into yes sir nkofo beti ase because so ni any other thing so be so mu and we the life nkofo ya abemu krapo a nkofo mo jubilee has come compare MC it is a MPD because they want to protect themselves they're not thinking about the party they're thinking about themselves on the party no but a party need to be jina we no bia nye bibi wo mu edia ejuma wo ho no nkofo nye yi wo ejuma e wo shares for Shoprite mo ne ya the political is not the only way you go through.
But I won't answer my question.
The question and answer in say, man, what we do is you sit down with Omo Mbaba contest because we win disqualifying for and also the same baba.
Obi to say I'm not sorry. Share Juma Obo Parliament.
Yes.
Na ebi and the constituency no. Why no more back me and say bi. I'm out for say bi omo jomo. No makophobia man contest no. No lose you. Then the background or buy no.
No microphone omo buy so omo ba contest no. One from Atlantic. Say akufo and you do size no.
That's all by chairman abeyesa.
Yeah, because I need it a dialogue. Because a democracy number one. Democracy also involves consensus building. It's part of democracy. Now more examples you see RDC or UK. UK say now I say Kiestema na onya problems Labour Party no and we say no mo hia papa bi ama papa na ba abedi prime minister abua Labour Party no he friend Andy Burnham no a mayor of Manchester inti there's a place a friend Wakefield constituency MP no ankasa o because of the way a party it here no ono ankasa resign here and no create by election and you go fire Andy Burnham every Manchester and obejina and win and over parliament UK no so only parliament I want to mean the prime minister so your leader and then leader I kept some etwin and I say obey prime minister and the banner that is politics but to do that no except party nankasa engine honum na man for nye gidi or party no into person in microphone on babe contest abena ko kasa you must promise them something
okay
say master menko because your policy ni taoba na chi oh you say man wo ho no mu ye taw mu na chi bibi o be sese na master your power ampoa your shares for Shoprite your shares were hasi you betumi am odwuma mo waye na boaboa no na later waye what obeti ase Dr. Nana Ata otiase Owura Clifford Abuaji ono so tiase and that is the kind of politics that we need to restore. Even when we restore our politics now bibia be kama because ambition there obu ambition you cannot just tell him say onjai no you have to just say this is an alternative off ramp koha na also koha na dachi bi ebeba na ya be soto na ye and that's how it is the sana me handle me me abema sana me handle
doc yanhwe currently NPP the state party in the womb how attractive and the NPP are here to Ghanaians if from where over a no or person obey chairman no like you said you've been involved in during 2024 in ano we are well involved in the activities of the party. Unfortunately we lost, but after going through these processes near the year now one kasanso opeso be taking the mantle not to lead the party. How attractive is the NPP party to Ghanaians at this current moment?
Unfortunately I'm not for GDA party no akọ from kakra and if is any opportunity nso enkotena abem na say accusation boy and perception of corruption you see perception because corruption into me measure corruption see a corruption perception perception to me pinpoint it but it is attire say you corrupt you see you intolerant obi ye bibia de bia nyeze ye de bia ye go social media de din ko fatem mati hamidu kra still over in this hwen sama na obi ko ye bibia so me suspend me yin e say dey a signaling intolerance na why na be mo abetina ho no say na man ngeze e na face mu ba me ya say here ne nkwa politicians mu ba na ba di esika na say dey no intimi me say the only way about me actually Ghanaian say ya sesa ya sakra ya medio musika sa corruption na muka no eni honum eni sa de no is to do nema na make no it is a Patriotic insurance for example as one of the things make me catch e gina so I can say Ghanaians we are signaling to you say ye mba abemu embe wia musika emfa nhwe ye nka say nim say hwe ho dada inti ya saka ye ba inti the way nso ebe handle ye nkrofo a ebia obi akoka bibi ni ya adwin na ye be handle official no enu so send signal say na wo say de bia obekata your party no pe obese yi ne de ni oba abemu krapo a journalist obedi echi obedi ni sa nema no inti say e kire ho say no, we don't do that. Omukrapo a omuni yen ya adwin no ya accommodate them because it's a broad church. I don't know. I think to be at Mumbi. And I think I say political party no obi a wumbi. Even a conform cry. Now conform you one you go ballot box now. You have to learn to accommodate people. And then there are diverse opinions. Oh, nema yaya of politics. Me kwa sorry me Sunday school teacher. Me kwa azia. Me kwa sorry pe be imedi. Oh, these are the things that I'm saying that yes, Sunday school teacher. Nema yaya of politics. Me kwa sorry me kwa be imedi. Best communicating. Oh, in all of this, you know, political party they say you accommodate you bia. Inti ye be signally say ya sakra. Oh, sa issue of corruption no ye biomia can digitalization. Meaning it trans me catch and say look, ne man why nya me feel say fa ye interview me koka ebi me come speech be Manchester. Aston University. So Birmingham. Aston University or Birmingham. Me come speech be hono. And a Manchester so be come speech hono. Speech me can say me feel say the only way we can take Ghana out of BBI way and move us into the next level is through digitalization. But you need to mobilize people. It's all kind of story, no. It's all kind because you be an better say it's all kind of story, no. You need to be being for. It's Dr. Baomia's story, no. We can tell it within NPP. You bet we are digitalizing e-governance, e-justice, e-voting. Yeah, you say something na. Yeah, see, no. Supreme Court see one member one vote. All card-bearing members of the party of good standing is law. Into me enko. So we need to operationalize that law. Even to me build digital system. Even we see it is going to be too costly. But how? Maybe PhD, you know, is in blockchains and decentralized finance, emerging technologies. The only can do that thing with only bare $500,000. Maybe really, you know what I mean. So basically, even less than that. You know, so if unima. Then you do that because Adenaba. So why don't we Ghanaians can say, oh, Sikasem no aye basa on political parties. Oh, see the people Yajiatun. We they say a law there. This have a good we do it in style. Because we have the men in MPP. Meaning the people MPP more or more PhDs in IT, you know, any cyber security. We put them together and we blast the thing off. Now Dr. Bomiachre say this is what digitalization can do for Ghana. But you be use NPP. They are starting because we won't have another opportunity. Say Ghana form say oh fine. Now I feel they are starting signally. Now GDA no I started say returning. But see how the GDA or I cut down kakra. We need to bring it up. But the good thing is that you call for no our bukoy no. They make us say they are in a holding place. Okay. And President Mahama only 6.1%. Less than population growth rate of 7.6. Into one Spandibia. Into yen crop for. Into says a party year. A bit attractive. A attractive no more bar. We win 2028. But 2028 can easily be won.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Obetimni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ayejuma.
See, I'm here, advisor to the Jobs and Employment Committee.
Mr. Obetimni any Ayejuma, yes or no?
Yes, make my Ayejuma.
How sure?
I'm sure because in 2024, me Ejuma was embedded in the campaign. I've said, see, I say, or me Ejuma me here. It's between me Ejuma. That's evidence. Yeah.
What's all your wisdom?
Maybe you are young.
What do you wisdom?
Doc, na near me pese me a medin kan ebisa the attractiveness of the party, no.
Na message bi wa be phone so.
Any team.
O de busa ni wie na onye ye. Be se ni me hwe ni ye.
Yeah. Doc, yen share mo chairmanship race no, ye din kan edi hu nkomo a wa share wo vision. Of say apart from wo as individual, what kind of caliber of leader and a party in here to lead the chairmanship race ahead of 2028 elections looking at the way Enyama city is here?
Obi a first our political party management experience.
Okay.
And I feel so. I say making sure say coalition I did win in 2016. Ebe build this our same coalition.
Okay.
I say making sure say every single region is represented in the national executives.
Okay.
And then we move it.
Okay.
So the person should represent a region. 2. Sadi panel says all political party management experience. Sadi panel is say otumi eka former aspirants in a boom. Sadi panel so otumi extending confidence.
Okay.
Say yeah, and I am that kind of leader. Okay. And I show it practically. We call around that. Me the picture is actually. We be some submit me and I made the picture actually. We can say I made a duchum, I made picture actually. Me no the office. Ejuma. You say you can say be a duchum when winning. When winning, inso wako Ghana na.
Yeah.
Or experience in running an election. And I feel so one crop for or more than a cheer. Say I sure say or no interest no so I'll take care of his interest in the party and everybody, including you and all other people. That's the kind of leader I am, and that's the kind of leader party in here. Because you hear parliament presidential candidate party never share. Atoaba Dr. Baumia say oh no ye presidential candidate. In the year we na okoko run election. Yanka say ye yi pada e pese on run election. Ye be yi obi amana chair party no. It's party no. Ama party no etumi abaki on Dr. Baumia.
Okay.
Into a year, but how do you empower and for all the way to the polling station? I'm a more winning on polling stations.
Okay. Patriotic Agenda is still live on Movement TV, Wuntumi Radio on YouTube. Again, Wuntumi TV on YouTube. Again, Wuntumi online on Facebook. Yane Dr. Sammy Crabbe, wado eba said national chairman Ediama NPP no or aspiring candidate. Meno ekasi de wano ene no gusua ye kwekwen komo ewo dwumedie yeso. Aka esemano mako enwotwe na ye be no ayabe. Nana maminya mawe na ebru say messages ni biaba. Nti bia wo de be fa no na eja.
Message na aba no ebi ede ebi so kase me musa ansem ba ko mienu but the time ni nti obi se obi a odimu tama na ye Greater Accra chairman no obo modern papa na se ka omo Greater Accra omotimi asom na awo ka ho bi na me musa o se eye legon no tamana election e baso no eye alankash ene danato no na oye chairman that day no o hwe terina na ewo grounds na ense bebre pp na opeso hu se ase Greater Accra chairman den no den na oye ya odo na si fo ma bibia ebrase
eso chemi nyama potin
o se
assembling
edu baby no na ko sika sem bi koso emma yes ebi o $1 e crown so satan na so na ye chema na no owo hobi na person tifi wa no se na eyampa na se na nyampa
oh me dem ne metie say esi ora afoko $1 and I gidi ba ho no metie na me ni obi menhu so I cannot say no kre and I say no kre but Greater Accra na chairman no me dwuma ni say making sure say delegates ni nyina o mekwa akoto aba me mfa me ho enhyem am influencing crofo bi one way or the other because after battle no e say o come nyina ebom oh inti me making sure say there's no way I support somebody over the other. Who support you being poor? You don't go around trying to mobilize on crowd to support because election there you can never tell how it's going to happen. Mean the Juma me here and say, me making sure say aspirants in that signing. Say what we from we need piano. The constituency from and I'm here making sure so be a sign here. That say you wanna me here. That I am in me here. 10 other regions 7 in a sign here. Medical neck, edical national council. Because now only objective was regardless of no baby piano, except or signing agreement. Say constituency for delegates no one in the police station for one or the president own the ding jam. And I made yes akrata no 2007. It mean yes I did no me into family who no be winning. What be winning be a man say party ni be strong. That's all.
Doc, do you think says these MOU no be to me restore the confidence of the party members no say if party ni adopt here ebetumi restore the confidence of the party members and momentumi sacrifice so
party. Absolutely, because you see the first law of nature is self-preservation. Obia a personal survival. And already be a friend of Maslow. Or theory of motivation is a issue of human resource management for compensation and reward system. Say, so I show panel say as he or she helps you meet your objectives now, the person's basic needs will be met. The needs, no, it is a basic needs and a self-actualization. Into would the say so yes system be let me who be the upper people say we upper we open scholarship open say minister so who's the system no then who's had there no now that theory of motivation you use because my vice president human resource that you use had there no edim hu ko abofo bi no say obetwa man is ka be 1 million one money vacation 1 money year ono no ye djuma obeko fi nti yes kan kwa any design compensation package minimum microphobia e power all they want is say omni president be kokotwa foni on person mo kodina you ye banquet I am invitation you bia na pesika na say vote who na pa chen so up to yen to know donors obi say ni say ni abo bia say ya obia nso be time me greater Accra regional chairman no mo ka no me no na me focus on nipa no integrated Accra for no will tell you say 3 wheelers no me na buy we can pay for and I mean mobile car washing and a training more videos in our home and I think so executives every 6 months be a award ceremony executives are correct and a former executives and a phone call so executives but part no more than pa omusu ye selection from the constituencies ni ya boom ni amom awards into all of that no equip you up enthusiasm for energy me say na ba 28 kwa abrochire
wow
it was all to make sure someone who say you wa ban mu to get something out of it and that kind of thing and a lot of people mamibodi this is mkrofo ana omuye nkoda ye tetu omuso omufri ni eyi nyina me bo om nyina ma ombro mu aje so a former mayor say me na me so dem eni buy be protecting no na to she grab be protecting no Saturday say man stand me because I don't want to talk about people be and pull them up for them to work it's not about even winning or losing it's about nipa na oye djuma ma wono how do you make that person feel which money gidi pass obe hwe no pa na we even if they no wanya ni nempo a obenya
ne nempa obenya ne china chama engrofobia bia no ma bia ba say amanfo ti pa na pese wo hwe na amanfo ti pa aka ye 2 minutes pe na ye no wawie na afen ma ho say amanfo 80 amanfo do na me wi a mesend ni nyina e de ma ebi ni mesend ni nyina de ma na aka ye 2 minutes pe my ma 1 minute na any delegate ni enkasa for 3rd October.
Okay, 3rd October dear, Sammy say akano. Very important say let me make sure say you very representative region bia. Greater Accra a very important region. Greater Accra enkoyi. So we say 5 constituencies out of 34. So 5 na crap on Tema Central we are 56. And we need by 56 votes. Into no cry take can hono. Into CSC party. Now the most important thing and it says say nya chairman or political party management experience. It's not for nothing. Say most of the celebrated chairman, national chairman, they were once upon a time regional chairman. We share Alajeti, former Greater Accra regional chairman, Odoi Sykes, former Greater Accra chairman, Jacob Echebelamte, former Greater Accra regional chairman, Harun Eseku, former Central regional chairman. We share Mark Menu, former Western. There's a reason. Because I won't fair regional meeting in comfort now. You cannot manage national local. If the person has a regional experience, then you bring the person. Obiso what Greater Accra region experience, you know, on him how to build a coalition and bring them you be able together. Now you to me, aye, Saturday, and I feel so Obiso as Sebi. Or working, you usually working, working relationship data because you are only 2027, 2028 year election year. In the 2027, there's no space or aim for experiment. Into be unfair polling station meeting that would go to now. Oh, who the other senior I didn't year, no year 2027, I go 2028. Now maybe I so I a bass hour and so in the same Saturday, or be so to me and you'll be a back table no so. Because you talked about me, I said, me do more about. And then you can promise them, because who might be president, what promise them? This is how we go. And he's willing to do those things. Obia to me about Obia, on your extremist, me extremist. Into better say, but me did you Obia them there be intimate me Obia ever together. And then we come together and then we move the thing afensu edidija me didn't jobia obia onu ma championing edidija for many years to make sure say at the heart of it and Greater Accra is there. You have videos for imanu between the International Foundation, International Finance Corporation, World Bank for commercial wing, no, office, Roman region, form a party office. No much constituency chairman how to build business plans and fund them. That is more sustainable. Yes, I never win in our Greater Accra.
Chairman, your time now. Inseminate time now. Papa, with chairman, fashion say you.
Oh, boss, baby, mind your pie.
Your time now, papa. I have patriotic agenda. You may do. I do a movement. You want to radio. The chairman Sammy Crabbe and education come. Na o nsem bebra do opeso okachere na mjini se okọ central region ne ba obesaba ansana yako Ashanti region no na oni ba bedidi nkomo nti etiefo na hwefo message na eba na edoso momfa nche next time chairman besaba next time o chairman the incoming chairman for the Patriotic Party national no obeba no osan ma bedidi nkomo before as meja ma moate no what
nana
ene ale mega obesubmit the forms honorable lawyer obesubmit the forms na ahwe nipa ode bae a ene ni baketwa
right
sana Dr. China so ene obesubmit the forms and upon a year settlement mi anka ono so obesubmit the forms fire
yada hwefo nyina se movement TV ontumi radio Patriotic agenda live non-cron abo apa ho sema bako empani se ekwan wo hoi no ewa sedanya aboboa no na eya na ewie aha ene bre ebetumi amaye kwan na dwumadi ni nyina no yetumi ediasi na yamfa asada kase asada PSC no emfema aspiring national chairman ediba the new Patriotic Party Dr. Sammy Crabbe say with the busy schedules ni nyina mu no yetronsa efre no oje pene na enede nso no otumi ebepi dwumadi so asada kase enkoma no we wish no the best of luck say nyame ebeboa no na sa abato no wetumi edimu enkunum dwumadi no ye producers a ehhehye edema Prince Charming AB Richard Ofuduapa ono so eka ho MC a ho no Mr. Eric wono and afi Martin Adongo any team ni nyina eboaye emedwumadi no so etumi eba so executive producer dwumadi esine so Mr. Chris Joe Kwaku na Daroma na Patriotic agenda bukuada yawada eni fiada ifi no nso ekopin nonkron ebrim no yetumi edebeso no achiame ni yemienu Nana B Nana Buedu simply known as Nana B and Michael Ofuri Acha Mwat yen eni dig media ho chiame echena nyame eyadoma yebesa so abowa kwan na ye the Patriotic agenda di ikwato na awatwini mu no e de aba beso until say yebesa so ehia eda echena no woni obaade entena once again ye dig media ni nyina so aba na wiye yakra mo
chairman wakasa
my dear muzumu ya mu ya buwe
thank you so much
esi madam pese be busa na
yeah ne ya me day ANC dey no ko review but when you say Mr. Bankwa yeboa and ma me hu say MTN is South African ruling government
yes
MTN sure what's the chairman some now kan enkofo ni enkofo tie pa o sa